Let the sunlight hit the skin. Let the oceans reign forever. Good morning, ladies and gents. I'm actually glad that I had to redo part of this podcast over again. It was only 2 seconds. Was it that long? I was trying to put the Galaxy Note 8 into the wallet case, into the pocket, as opposed to hold it in my hand. Since you guys already know I'm Mr. Two Phones, so I have one phone. Well, both phones has both of the posts and whatever for today's topics. But at the same time, too, I need two hands to actually hold on to the phones and things of that nature. I should put back on my sunglasses, but I'm not going to do that. But other than that, good morning, ladies and gents. Welcome to another edition of the Business Minded Leaders Podcast, aka The Wilson, with your host, myself, Q Moore, also known as Chinchilla Q of hiprockerproductionscm.com. As well, hashtag Business Minded Leaders, hashtag The Wilson, on the DJ tip, hashtag Midnight's Classic Soul, aka The Lounge. As well, hashtag Q Moore Productions. Hashtag Black Roses Wolves and hashtag Black Lotus Rabbits. So that's a whole lot of hashtags and that's a whole lot of names. But the main name you guys should be very synonymous with is Hip Rocker Productions, LLC. So hashtag Hip Rocker Productions or hiprockerproductionsTM.com. Welcome to week 77, sessions 371 to 375. Of the Business Minded, let me rephrase that, the hashtag Business Minded Leaders All Together podcast. So, I kept my promise. We are at, as you guys can hear in the background, the sounds of the ocean. We are in Hermosa Beach. Just got done doing a video podcast not too long ago, so now I'm doing the regular podcast. As you guys know, I do both video podcasts and regular podcasts now on Fridays. Well, regular podcast is always on Fridays, but the video podcast is now on Fridays as well. And part of the reason for that is because, like I said, the new work schedule that I have, and I am praying that the Lord will allow the general manager to do a new shift bid so I can either get back my Sundays and Mondays or Mondays and Tuesdays off. Thursdays and Fridays, I'm not cool with it, only because it's like a weird off day to have, especially when you're off Friday and go back to work on Saturday. I think we've been so indoctrinized into going to work on the weekends, not weekends, but the weekdays, and then have the weekends off to just enjoy life and things. So I think that right there has truly messed up a whole lot of people to the point where we as humans that is used to that type of schedule, we get thrown off for something like this. And I've been thrown off about the past 2 weeks now. Like, my body is not fully recovered on sticking to this type of format. Literally. I kid you not. My body's been on some other type of stuff, so it's been crazy. But what's cracking with it, y'all? It's 9:37 p.m. 9:37 a.m. in the morning. Told you that my body has not adjusted. It's 9:37 a.m. in the morning out here at Hermosa Beach. We got here at a pretty cool time. And if I usually get out here around 8 or 9, it's all right. Part of the reason, because I don't really get that much busy. And that's later on anyways. It's not like Santa Monica, where around this time, as we have a whole lot of tourists just be popping them all over the place and things of that nature. Nah, Hermosa Beach is totally, Hermosa and Redondo Beach and Manhattan Beach and all the other beaches surrounding the side of California is totally different than Santa Monica. Santa Monica has its own little world. Hermosa Beach has its own little world too. Now I'm actually looking at Santa Monica from where I'm sitting at right now too, which is hilarious because we'll be back over there next week where you're going to look from Santa Monica down back over to where we at. So yeah, but other than that though, ladies and gents, we're going to go ahead and start this podcast. You guys already know, if you don't know who I am already, go by the name of Q Moore, also known as Chinchilla Q Once again, I've hit rocketproductionscm.com. What I tend to do each and every other week is do different topics in regards to different things. That's either business related or motivational related. So everything falls in line to this week, and this week has been a pretty cool week as well. So we're going to continue on with the progress. So can you guys believe it's been 77 weeks since we've done this podcast for this year? I mean, it's crazy. 77 weeks, and I just got done with part 39, if I'm not mistaken, of the video podcast. So, which is actually week 39 for that. I put in part 39 to separate from, the regular podcast. But regardless of the fact, 77 weeks of different topics, of different things to get you guys week started off the right way. Now to get your weekend started off the right way, as opposed to how I used to be on Mondays and Tuesdays. So we are now in week 77, and on the video podcast, part 39. So that's amazing, just sticking with the format. Hopefully you guys had a blessed Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was pretty cool. I'll be real, really wasn't feeling it this year. Well, before Thanksgiving that popped up, but it's always good to connect with family and friends. And I know this little ring off of this iPhone, well, the little thing I have in the back of it is going to pop off. There we go. I'm just not messing with it. I'm going to start ordering these little cheap behind key ring thingies. You know what? I'm cool, because I remember I bought that pop one at my job. So I'm going to use that on the next case. Actually, I don't need to use it on the next case, because I am trading my phone into my brother this time. Since, it came off again. Almost I'll go to Amazon buying these little things. But regardless of that, though, ladies and gents, just welcome to... I knew this was going to come off. It's not like the other one I have on my OtterBox and the other case that lasts longer than this. You know what? I might be able to super glue this crap on here. I'm gonna see if I could do that. Yeah, the key thing just came off. So glad I held this iPhone in my hand and not just had to around the fingers, because I'm on like the most part of the pier to which, if there's a little bit of a bigger opening, this phone fall in the ocean, it's a done deal. Normal iPhone or anything, even though everything's backed up into my iCloud account, but still, it's the principle that comes with it when you pay off a phone and you take care of it. So that's the backup. Regardless of the fact, let's start these posts, let's start this podcast, and let's get down to it. And I think it might be time for me to start heading out too, because I got more people coming than anything else. You guys can hear in the background. But I'm about to be distracted about that. So we're about to continue to push for these posts, and start to look a little bit like Santa Monica now. Other than that, let's start. So, hope you guys' week is going good. My week's been pretty cool. And I know that this upcoming week is going to be interesting. And I'm hoping we have another shit bag. I need Sundays and Mondays and Tuesdays off. Mondays and Tuesdays, I wouldn't mind having that off again. Reason being, because this Tuesdays is always perfect to go towards the beach, to start the week off the right way. And whatever. Whether go to work on Sundays, but it hasn't been too bad on Sundays, so it's been pretty chill. About the past couple of Sundays I had work, came right back to work on Sundays, been pretty chill. So and this thing is really not staying up in here at this time. Wow. Well, if it falls off, it falls off. Other than that, let's start. So for November 20th, 2017, Blessed Mondays, I said live and laugh, or laugh and live. For the world needs love and peace, not hatred and destruction. There's 3 things in there. Laugh and live. Love and peace. And no hatred, no destruction. In this world, we know that it's more hatred and destruction in various parts of the world. The crazy thing is, when you really look at the bigger picture of it, it's mostly the media pushing out propaganda and things. But at the same time, in some parts of the world, there's a whole lot of hatred and there's a whole lot of destruction that's going on, especially with civil wars in different little countries. But the crazy thing with that is this, though, in regards to all of that, there still needs to be love and peace, but we all need to live and learn to laugh. We need to learn to laugh at the different things that this world throws at us. We need to learn and laugh at different ideas and just different topics that truly mold us who we are. We need to laugh, live, and laugh. Because at the end of the day, we here today, it's always mentioned in these podcasts, to give you guys the truth of reality. We're here today and gone tomorrow. So when you really look at it from a different point of view, you have to truly say to yourself, okay, well, if that is the case, then let me not worry about the BS that comes along with it. Let me just focus on truly living life at a perspective that you can understand, at a perspective that would truly make you feel more alive as opposed to just feeling empty inside. Because there's a whole lot of folks right now, especially with these holiday seasons happening, there's a whole lot of folks that truly feel more, folks that truly feel more less of themselves than anything else. It's always good to try to find a balance in things and just be focused on many important things. Truly. It's where we need to be at. Let's just learn how to live, learn how to laugh. Because I'll be honest, when we were children, the only thing we worried about was just school and homework and make sure we didn't get in trouble and get our asses whipped. Straight up. Because we learn in life. Once we get older, we lose all of that because bills and taxes and not having money in your account, that really starts to bring down your energy. Then, you get news that sometimes ain't great and things of that nature and just really kind of fucks you over a little bit. You guys know my podcast is that I keep shit real. Even with the language, my apologies. But to keep it at a real perspective, though. To keep it at a real perspective. In this life, you just truly have to learn how to live and just truly learn how to stay focused on what it is that you want to accomplish. Because in the next post I'm going to talk about, it's going to fall in line with not worry about anything else in life. So you have to truly look at it from a bigger point of view from that. But just learn to live and laugh. Just learn to have peace and learn to love. And don't worry about the crap that comes along with it. Let's continue. So on the Grind Tuesdays, this past Tuesday, November 21st, 2017, I said a mastermind is when you brainstorm with individuals about different business ideas or anything business goal related. These conversations with great friends and with great friends and people makes an everlasting foundation for success. Take a listen to that, ladies and gents. a mastermind. Where you mastermind with different business individuals or just anybody in general when it comes to business or anything motivational related. You tend to bounce ideas and goals off each other. You tend to really see where you're at in life to what you need to stay focused on what needs to be done. You truly, at the same time, too, find back that spark that you need in order to progress more in life and progress more in business and things of that nature. So, wherever you have a mastermind with a collective of business-minded individuals, that's why my main topic, my main little brand of business-minded leaders is on motivational and business type speaking and things of that nature, is because we have ideas with different people. They let you know what it is that they want to do. But at the same time, you encourage those individuals because they're going to encourage you. I was talking with a good friend on that following Tuesday night and everything. No, that following Monday night on my way back home from work. And it was one of my good friends that used to work at the job he's working. Still work at LAX, but he works at a different company and whatever and things of that nature. So me and him was chit-chatting. He told me that he was talking to some more younger cats around this neighborhood, as to how they need to run their own business and things of that nature, because to be real, a 9-to-5 is not going to get you further in life. A 9-to-5 is going to keep you stuck in the slave trade. Just being stuck, not enjoying life from a bigger point of view. So, told my bro, because one of my other little bros out of my job, I told him he needs to start getting into business or start, doing something, because he's young. He's 24, going to be 25 next year, whatever. So I was like, hey, bro, you still got time. You just need to find out what it is you want to do and make it happen. His 2017 has been great because I've seen him grow and progress in different business things that he's been doing. Because he's been asking me ideas and stuff like that. And you know what? I've grown myself too. We all have grown, especially doing the LLC. That right there is big in itself. We still try to figure this shit out, but regardless of the fact, just taking that next step, that next initiative to make something happen and to really back up what it is you're talking about, Even in business that's not been going as planned, it's all good. Because at the same time, you're replanning to actually get things better. And lately I've been focused on the motivational stuff, so trust me talking on these podcasts and me doing these videos over at the beach, it's going to be well worth it in the long run. So I'm not even worried about any of that. Regardless of that fact, though, ladies and gents, regardless of all of this, you have to stay focused on what it is that you want. If you're on a mastermind, just like I was talking with my friend, we bouncing ideas off each other, and I kid you not, the spark came back to which I need to get certain things done, where she needs to get certain things done, and we just had a great conversation. And the crazy thing is, my bro, he was like, dude, he said, you don't know how much you helped me by telling me last year I need to run my own business with the woo. And the crazy thing is, I subconsciously be out the loop because I stay humble while I talk to folks about, they need to start their own business and things of that nature, getting little baby steps and whatever, and then kind of help them out to which they need to get other things or whatever. Because even though me and my homie, we like work over at LAX, so he used to be a cabin cleaner for a company I used to work with. Cabin cleaner says we are the folks that get onto the aircrafts that be dirty as hell. By most of you guys that fly out, you guys know what I'm talking about. How you guys just leave crumbs, seats, and blankets all over the damn place and don't even make your session look nice or even try to attempt to. Or where the flight attendants had the bags come over with trash, you guys somehow still leave trash all over the place. Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now, that shit gets irritating every once in a while. But in all truth and reality, though, I was telling him, I said, you know what, bro? I said, what if we start our own cabin cleaning company? And just take over the company to which you used to work at and which I'm still working at. I mean, just like completely, just take over it. And just tell them, nah, we gonna run the show and, spread this brand around all the other stuff. And so the homie was saying, like, that'd be a cool idea. He was like, how much would that actually equate to start up. I just threw a figure out there. I say probably 20 million, probably more than that, only because you got to get the regulations with OSHA and LAWA and all of that stuff that comes along with having a cleaning service over at LAX. So it's not like, oh yeah, we want to clean your aircraft. Nah, it's a whole lot that goes with it. And if you guys don't know what OSHA and LAWA is, I'm gonna let you guys know right now. They kind of run things a little bit out here in California, and they really do run the airport. What you got to remember too, airport is government official type of business. It's a government job, basically. So if you work inside LAX, you basically work for part of the government. Because, it comes with the flights, comes with flying and everything. So it's not just regular. It's literally a whole another step. But me and my friend, we was talking about that, and we was talking about other type of business ideas that truly just, gave us the sparks that we need to do to keep on pushing and keep on moving. So it was cool. So the reason why I added the thing about the mastermind was for the fact that it's always good to have, and this is why you do have folks that run businesses. They have like masterminds either on Mondays or Tuesdays or, wherever throughout the week. I think except for the weekend. But part of the reason for that is because it keeps you going, it keeps your ideas and the spark moving. Because you can easily try to run a business, have different ideas, but you can easily lose that spark to which is going to upgrade you later on in life. That's why it's good to have great friends that are going somewhere in life when it comes to business. Just not in business, but we got some folks that we have folks that truly wants to go somewhere in life. You link up with folks like that, life moves quicker and life is more enjoyable and you get more things done. We just hang out with folks that just don't know. We hang out with folks that just don't want to go nowhere in life. Those are people that, to be real, going to have to need to cut off, because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, they're not going to take you anywhere. So at the same time, they just gonna be behind, and you gonna be behind with them. But if you continue to push and be persistent, then truly everything will fall together. So let's continue. So for Wednesday, November 22nd, 2017, I said in order to grow and change, you would need to stop worrying about others as well. Leave your pride and attitudes at the door. Too many individuals that I see and some folks that I know, they worry about other people and they just don't have a life whatsoever. They may be making their money and things of that nature, but at the end of the day, they just too focused on other people. See, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to business and it comes to life in general, you need to actually focus on what it is that you are trying to accomplish. You can focus on anybody else if you want to, but you put your energy into something that's not tangible. You put your energy to something that be very negative and could be very destructive, to where it could change your whole perspective to be completely something else different. When it comes to not worrying about others, I mean, you can worry about people, but don't worry about what other people are doing. Focus on yourself. Focus on you. I told you, I mentioned it earlier, saying that you need to focus on what is important for you in your business and not just be focused on what's not going on behind the scenes. Because when you're not focused on the things that's right in front of you, you tend to fall off. And at the same time you fall off, you lose focus as to who you are. Then you start getting very prideful and you start having an attitude with certain individuals and things of that nature. I take a look at women in general. Doesn't matter what nationality you are, if you're a woman. I'm going to be real with y'all. Most of y'all have more issues and problems than us as guys. So us as guys, we have a little issues here and there, but we forget about it because we go ahead and do something else. Women, for some odd reason, tend to hold on to shit that happened 20 years ago and you still focusing about what so-and-so had. It's like, come on now, y'all. lose that. Be like us guys. We focus on one thing, next thing on, we're on to something else. But at the end of the day, what you have to realize is that you have to stay focused on what is important. You have to stay focused on not just what's around you, but stay focused on yourself. Stay focused on yourself to get the important things that you need to get done, get that done. Because once you get it done, then I'm going to tell you right now, you feel much more better. And everything's much more better. And life is much more better. Life is much more enjoyable. Because you're not worried about somebody else's shit. You're focusing on your own things to grow and get somewhere else better in life, as opposed to just being stuck in life because you're not focused as to what's going on. So, don't worry about yourself. If you're very prideful, got a whole lot of attitude, leave that shit at the door where you try to focus on life and try to focus on what's important for your business. Because all that pride and attitude stuff I'm telling you right now, it's very destructive and it's going to knock you down. Straight up. So, let's continue. As soon as I call it a post. So for yesterday on Thanksgiving, November 23rd, 2017, Daily Tips Thursdays, I said, what are you truly thankful for? Think about it. Have a happy Thanksgiving from the Heroic Productions line. Now, what are you truly thankful for? I want you to truly think about that. I mentioned that before in the post, not related to Thanksgiving, but the reason why I mentioned that is because what are you truly thankful for? I want you guys to, you know what, I'm supposed to think about it. I want you guys to write that down. Write down what you're truly thankful for. And then hang that list up on inside your office, wall, hang the list up inside of refrigerator or something. And just keep adding to it. You're going to see what it is that you truly are thankful for. And you're going to really find out if what you truly are thankful for is really worth what you are truly thankful for. Because if you're not thankful for anything else, just be thankful that you're able to hear this podcast. You're able to see, taste, touch, and feel. And see. So wherever you get thankful for, just make sure that it counts. Straight up. So think about that, what you're thankful for. And for today's post, November 24th, 2017, Boss Status Fridays, I said, in order to grow in life, you will have to stop being afraid of making very important life decisions. As I leave Hermosa Beach now, and I'm going to need to get to the island of Avalon, which is across the way from Palos Verdes. It's another part of California where it's a little island by itself that we gotta get to on a ferry and whatnot. And the crazy thing is, as many times I've been out here, most of it down on the beach and stuff like that, I had not really realized it. Because I see the little Palos Verdes part, but I hadn't been focused on the other part. I didn't really see it towards yesterday when I was at Santa Monica. And when I looked up, I said, oh, snap, that's where the little island is at. Because, you look out at the ocean and you just see everything else. But once I saw that, I said, okay, that's where it's at. I'm like, it's not too far from Cabrillo Beach and very close to Long Beach. Well, we get inside the coast, like Palos Verdes and things of that nature. So, as we leaving, I'm going to let you guys know this. Of course, we are adults, and, most of us don't like making adult-type decisions because it's not just crazy, but it's scary at times, which is true. So we, as adults, tend to not want to stay focused on taking care of important business. So we, ladies and gents, we just stay unfocused for what truly needs to happen. And we just put a whole lot of things off. I mean, we put a whole lot of things off, rather be due to be finances or just whatever it may be. Regardless of the fact, though, we as adults, I'm talking about young adults going to where we're at right now, we have to be focused and just really take care of, we have to be focused and we really have to take care of just truly be focused on take care of the business that needs to be taken care of. Rather be insurance, rather be health, whatever it may be, we need to make the important life decisions. And even when it comes to business, even when it comes to business, we need to have the mindset as well to make important life business decisions that's going to help us get older and grow in the future, But most of us is afraid to do that because we truly are afraid of failure. I'm gonna be real. We as human beings, we truly are afraid of failure on a major scale because we are afraid of losing something that we don't have. We are afraid of losing the tangibles that comes along and what life has to offer. So we lose our focus. We be straightly focused inside the media, to which, and that's the reason why we look at the media like television, things of that nature, especially social media. The reason why folks is looking at other folks that so-called living these lavish lives and a real business-minded person, entrepreneur would let you know that in order for them to get to where they need to get at, they have to make a whole lot of decisions that truly broke them down and things of that nature. But if you ever look at a real entrepreneur type of lifestyle, really, they don't fully be very flashy with what it is that they have. They let you guys know straight up, hey, this is, like you too could acquire this, but you have to put the work in. And most of us, since we've been so indoctrinated to understanding that when we, trying to make something happen, or when we try to get, the nice little fancy cars and things of that nature, we think that, we just do some easy work, and then from the easy work, we got what we get. Nah, it doesn't work like that. You really have to put the work and the time in order to grow, in order to push, in order to make things happen. So with that, we as adults, we have to make decisions that would truly dictate where it is and how and where we're going in life. But we don't want to do that, ladies and gents, because we are too much more afraid of trying to overcome some things and make things truly happen on a bigger scale. So with that, we as adults going to need to really step up our game. We're going to need to step up what it means to be an adult, and we're going to step up where we are trying to go in life and make things happen. We are going to need to step up, because if we don't step up, life's going to continue to knock us down. And when life continues to knock us down, we don't fully get anywhere in life. So with that, ladies and gents, what we have to continue to do is to stay focused, make things happen, and just focus on the important things. Because once we do that, then life and everything with itself becomes much more enjoyable, and everything else truly falls in lines and balance to which it needs to fall in line and balance with. So with that, ladies and gents, stay focused to where it is you need to be focused on, and take care of business to which you need to take care of business with. And if you are an adult, don't be afraid to make adult-like decisions. Just be focused on accomplishing what it is you want to accomplish. So with that, as you guys can hear, the sounds of the ocean is gone. And now we're back into the sounds of the noise. And surprisingly, I thought this podcast could be longer than what it is, but it's not. And it's all good. I think 37 minutes is enough. But with that though, ladies and gents, I can catch you guys on the flip side. Truly thank you guys for tuning in to today's podcast. Most definitely, you guys should go ahead and since I catch the thought and everything else, you guys could go ahead and follow me on my social links, website, hiprockproductions.com. Everything is on the website. From there,
Patrick's Day.
And from there, from there, you guys could catch the video podcast later on tonight before 8 o'clock p.m. So stay tuned to the website before you guys catch the video podcast. And then from there, I told you guys, it's off day, so I got my body like, But so I head right back to the crib because I got to take care of some grown people business. Especially wash clothes and some other things I should take care of a long time ago. Because your boy needs some new glasses. Literally needs some new ones. Whatever. So I need to call about something, make sure everything is in line and good with each other and everything else. But other than that, though, ladies and gents, you guys can catch me on my website, hiprockproductions.com. You guys can catch the social links on the website. Except for Snapchat, which is Chinchi2113. That's where you find most of these posts and things of that nature. So yeah. And also this upcoming Tuesday, I'm pushing out a special project. It's been a long time coming, but at the same time it's going to be very much more enjoyable. So stay tuned for that. That will be up on the website. I'm actually need to edit some of the tracks tonight. We'll see. Because I'm still working on the laptop, so we'll see what happens. But with that though, ladies and gents, thank you guys for tuning in to today's podcast. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, as always. And with that, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. So it's your boy, Chinchi the Q, saying peace. I'm out. Sayonara. And catch you guys next week at Santa Monica, where I do the next podcast. So with that, you guys have a great one. All right. One love. Deuces.